and in other neighborhoods we have more than 5. So we have in our country, small village here, we have more than 8.
Brother Abu Muhammad, I would just like to ask you the feelings of the Palestinian people towards Muslim leaders and Muslim government. What are their feelings towards them?
Actually, they are very angry about Palestinians, especially about the government, not about the people. The people have done many what they could, but the governments here are fighting us now. Just a few hours ago, the Egyptian military forces has opened fire on the Palestinian protesters near the borders and hit several, more than I think 8 or 9. And one has been murdered by the Egyptian army, just on the borders of Gaza.
Okay, and what about the hope of the Palestinian people?
We are hoping here to find our peace. We are looking for our peace, nothing else. We want to live in peace here. But the Jewish here are not trying to give us peace. They are trying to get us to surrender and not give anything to us. They want to kill us. They want us murdered, killed, and only they are looking for bloodshed here in Gaza. They are not looking to give us anything.
Okay.
Our peace is not will not be given here to Gaza except with our fighting. The fighters here will try to give us peace and will try to give us freedom. We have faith in both, only with God and of course with people here in Gaza.
What would you like to say to the brothers around the world? What would you like to say to the support you've been having in the streets of all the Arab countries, in the streets of London, in America? The support, the protesters. What would you like to say to them?
I would like to say to all the Muslims all over the world, all the human beings all over the world, that we are living here. We are here. We want only one thing from all of you. We want you to protest for us, to pray for us, and to fast for us tomorrow. Today, we are calling here that every Muslim in the world should pray all night for us and pray to God that we will win this war, and I call it war because they haven't left anything else for us. They destroyed mosques here in Gaza. Today they destroyed more than 3 mosques in Gaza. Al-Qassam Mosque in Al-Nusayrat. They destroyed a Shifa mosque near Shifa Hospital, and they hit every place, even civilian places.
Yes.
We are looking for dua, only dua from all Muslims all over the world.
Okay,
and
then.
Tomorrow we wish that every Muslim in the world should fast for God and pray all day long for us to win. That's what we're looking for.
Okay, we do hope to spread your message, Brother Abu Muhammad there from Gaza. Thank you very much for your call and for joining us on Ghaza Massacre. The brother, I think we have another call, Mu'taz Abu Ramadan as well from Gaza. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Ghaza Massacre.
Wa alaikum assalam, brother.
Thank you very much for being with us, Brother Mu'taz. As always, you have made the effort to be with us. Can you give us a scenario? I mean, the atmosphere of the part you're living in Gaza.
Well, the atmosphere here right now is very, very bleak, brother. We are seeing Israeli warplanes shooting down and bombing all areas of Gaza City and the Gaza Strip. As a matter of fact, the bombings have not stopped even this late of the hour. Of course, we're also living, most of Gaza Strip is living in absolute darkness with no electricity anywhere. So that compiled with the fact that you don't know where death will come to you at any moment, and the cold, and the lack of medication, and the lack of food is nothing hopeful to look at. So it's a very bleak situation as we speak right now.
Brother Mu'taz, do you think the media is doing justice towards covering this so-called war, or what we say the best word to describe it, the massacre in Gaza? You think the media is doing justice?
Massacre. This is the genocide of all Gaza, of the Gaza Strip, of all Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. As a matter of fact, this is more than a massacre or a genocide. This is an outright Holocaust. The problem is the international media is not covering it properly. We cannot get the international media into Gaza because the Israeli war machine will not let any of the media outlets, the international media, to come into Gaza. So what you have is agencies like yourself, for example, that have to use agents such as myself inside the Gaza Strip. There is no proper international media coverage in the Gaza Strip, and this is not getting a fair share. When the CNN only has the Gaza Massacre as something of a headline instead of a major story, we had 300 people died. This is not a good thing. We are not being shown properly on TV, international TV.
What would you like to see, Brother Mu'taz, on TV? What would you like the people outside of Palestine to see about the situation there in Gaza?
I want them to see the brutality that is happening. I want them to see their brothers and sisters dying. I want them to see the Palestinian children who are their little children dying. That's what I want to see. I don't want it to be watered down with excuses and international remarks and people speaking. No, I want them to see I want them to see the bodies of the innocent people in the street. That's what I want them to show. I don't want them just to say Hamas, Hamas. No, this has nothing to do with Hamas. This has to do with Palestinians dying, and the Arab world needs to understand that we are their brothers and their sisters, irregardless of our political innovations. We are still human. We are still Arab. We are still part of this community, this greater Arab Muslim community, and we're dying mercilessly.
One last question, Brother Mu'taz. As you've known, they've been the people of the Arab world and people of all over the world, all across the world, the protests in London, the protests in Canada. What would you like to say to the brothers and to the people who are showing support for the Palestinian people, even by protest? What would you like to say to them?
I want to thank you from the bottom of every Gazan Stripper's heart. I want to say thank you. We appreciate everything that you're doing for us. And I understand the risk that all my brothers and sisters, all those people outside that are putting themselves through, especially in the Arab countries where they protest and the Arab leaders shoot at them. I want to say thank you. I want you to understand that every Gazan says thank you very much. We are in outrage with all the support that the people all around the world are giving this Gaza massacre. But we are asking that this is not enough. What needs to be done is the Arab leaders need to move on this, not wait until Wednesday. What is Good Wednesday? We are dying by the hundreds every day with all the protests going around the world. This has not moved the Arab leaders, to do something. This is the ultimate perversity and the tragedy in the situation.
Brother Mu'taz,
everybody.
Thank you very much for being again with us, and we do hope to speak to you in the future to give us more updates about the situation in Gaza, and our hearts are to you and to the brothers there in Gaza. I just want to follow up with some of the things that he would like to see on TV, but why is it Israel is not seen as a terrorist organization, killing people innocently?
Well, first of all, we have to admit that international law gives the Palestinian the right to resist the occupation within their territory by targeting their resistance towards the military competent officers, the occupying army, and this is the right of the Palestinians themselves.